Hey there, how there, ho there. It's Jeff Cutter Diamond. Welcome you to yet another PC Replay Baseball thing to do with the 1981 schedule, which we will set up the top four teams from this season alongside many other seasons and decade compilations. I have the 1908 season, the 30 season, 41, 47, 55, 61, 69, 77, 81, 85, 93, 98, 05, 16, 20, and 23. The best of decades, the best of the 20s and 30s, the dead ball era, that is the it's from the 1900s and the 1910s. Best of the 40s and 50s, the best of the 60s, the best of the 70s, best of the 80s, best of the 90s. For some stupid reason, they haven't done that best of the 2000s decade or the best of the 2010s decade, which tipped me off. But I also have 94-0104. Those aren't full seasons. Those are just mini series seasons because I'm doing a 32 team project in cooperation with conjunction with Out of the Park Baseball when I do season 5 of the Legends League coming up in April. I think it's in April. But anyway, yeah. So 24 times 4 is 96. We have 3 groups of 32, and then we'll have a final 32 team tournament. So as you look at the standings, first/second half, the Yankees, the A's, the Expos, and the Astros all won their first half thing. So they are going to be hosting the AL East, West, and of course the NL East and West playoffs. So there will be, just like 81, there will be an 18 playoff. The top two teams in the division will meet each other, and the first half winners, that being the Yankees, Oakland, Montreal, and Houston, will get to host the best of 5. It will be a best of 5, just like real life. And then we will do the LCS, but this time it'll be best of 7, not best of 5. Now if you win both the first half and the second half, then you don't get a bye. You get a qualification tournament against the second best team. So the Yankees won both halves. Oakland will win both halves of the AL themselves. Philly and St. Louis are tied for first. Montreal's a game and a half back. So Montreal obviously can't catch. So it's Philly and St. Louis. And the Giants lead the Dodgers by half a game. They do have a game in hand. Now, of course, so it's Philly, St. Louis, San Fran, LA. They both did not win the first half. So it's no big deal. So when we look at the standings, this is for both halves. The Yankees won. Oakland, Montreal, and Houston all have the best marks and can be caught. So yeah, they are the 1 seeds. Now, the Yankees have won both halves, but the rule is we need a second team. So what I did was I basically put whoever wins the second half, whoever has the best first and second half combined mark will get in. And Detroit is crushing it. So Detroit will be going to face the Yankees in the AL East. And Texas, Kansas City are still battling. Now, Texas needs to beat Kansas City. I know there's a half game differential. I know Kansas City did make the playoffs in real life. So that is going to be one heck of a decision. Texas over Kansas City. Well, Texas leads Kansas City by a game in the second half. So that's what will happen. If Texas wins, even though they'll be half ahead of Kansas City, because they beat Kansas City for second place, Texas will get the trip to Oakland, even though that it's only half a game. Texas will go to Oakland. Second place in the National League is Pittsburgh by 1.5 over Philly. However, because Philly and St. Louis are tied for first, Pittsburgh can't catch. And because Montreal has not won both halves, cannot win both halves, Pittsburgh will be screwed over. So it is down to Philly and St. Louis. Philly actually is percentage points ahead of St. Louis overall. So Philly wins, then they have the tiebreak. Yeah, so if Philly wins, they do have a tiebreak with St. Louis because they have a better winning percentage. So Philly will have the advantage to face Montreal. And in the National League West, LA, San Francisco, San Fran actually is up by 2.5 on the Dodgers. Yeah, San Fran's got a better mark than LA by 2.5. San Fran wins, it's over. Yeah, I'm going to say San Fran wins because of the fact that they have the lead over Los Angeles in the two halves, San Fran will get in to face Houston, not Los Angeles. So, because we kind of want to get things moving in fashion, and then we'll have the World Series like tournament. Because remember, you win the World Series, your seeding gets better, and in case of a tiebreak situation, it'll help you. So, we are going to we're going to play. We're going to simulate the games that don't freaking matter. Yankees Orioles don't matter. Yeah, Yankees won anyway, 10-7. So, what a job by them to finish 78-29. I don't know what the winning percentage is. Well, it doesn't matter, does it? Well, is it better than 667 for the Yankees? 729. Yeah, that's over 2/3. Minnesota White Sox, that doesn't mean squat. The White Sox win anyhow. Richard Dodson got his 14th win. Boston Cleveland, that game means squat. Cleveland won anyway. John Denny does the job. Oakland Kansas City, that game means something. Detroit Milwaukee, that game doesn't mean anything because Detroit's already got the second half. And they beat Milwaukee anyhow. Wilcox goes to 14-8. For Milwaukee, the Milwaukee Brewers will have no representation. Florida will have no representation, and Colorado will have no representation at the 2016s. None at all. Zilch. And I'm not bending the rules. Toronto, Seattle, obviously, they both are shit. The Blue Jays did win on the final day, but it doesn't mean squat. California, Texas, that means something. Atlanta, Cincy, that does not mean anything. Atlanta wins anyway, as Soto loses to Tommy Boggs. Houston, LA, that game means something. Montreal, Mets does not mean anything. Montreal won the game anyway. Bill Gullickson won number 14. But they were already there. Philadelphia, that game means something. St. Louis, that game means something. San Francisco, that means something. So we're going to go first. American League. Because Kansas City and Texas. Well, Kansas City is farther east. So Oakland plays Kansas City. Oakland can do Texas a massive favor by beating the Royals. Because we got 4 games to worry about, we're going to have to go to the 7th inning. So Oakland can do. Take a look. They're going to. Mickey Klutz is going to play shortstop. Now, Oakland knows they'll host either Kansas City or Texas. But Oakland's going to help Texas out. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, Oakland knows that if they beat Kansas City, then Texas is in because Texas has a better
from Kansas City. Top of the first.
Right? No, Kansas City's half a game. But no. Oakland won both halves, so it goes down to regular total arc. So we're gonna go to the 7th, and the score is 2-2 tie. Larry Gura pitching like his life depends on it. McKay, the Canadian, hits it to Gura, flips it to first, 1 down.
1 out, bases empty.
And here comes Rick Bossetti, former Blue Jay, like McKay. Hits it to second and grounded first. Bossetti, who said he would like to urinate in every outfield in the American League.
2 outs, bases empty.
Mickey Klutz, the 12th home run guy. Hits it to center. Willie Wilson's a 4 defensively, so there's a good chance he'll make the catch. He does. So Oakland can't score.
And just like that, the inning's over.
That forces Texas.
Bottom of the 7th.
To win as well. All right, so Matt Keel to face Frankie White.
Strike 3, you're out.
Sashim, strike 3.
1 out, bases empty.
Here's Waham. Rambo the first. Flip it, that's 2.
2 outs, bases empty.
UL Washington. A rare play. And it is a 5, so we'll see something. It is a 4-4, high pop fly. Pitcher flips up his mask. So track 1, that's a 4. It is a 4. Heath does make the catch, even though the -1.
And just like that, the inning's over.
So Heath makes the play. On to the 8th. And here comes Ricky Henderson, one of the best leadoff men of all time. Not the best leadoff man of all time. Sorry, Lou Brock.
1 out, bases empty.
Fly to right, and here's Joanne Murphy. Rare play as well. It's a 6, so his speed of 4. A 5 or 6 gets him. Only a 5 or 6. He has a 67% chance. Infield single. Boost check. It is higher, so Gura kind of needs to pitch like his life depends on it.
Men on first.
Because Kansas City is aiming to face Oakland in the AL West playoffs. Grounder short. UL gets the guy at second. Sometimes that's the best thing you can do. Get the lead guy.
2 outs, men on first.
And here comes Tony Armas, Sr. Junior was a pitcher for the Expos. And he fouls out, so Kansas City will love to win.
No runs, 1
hit.
Oakland
knows they're hosting the AL West playoff.
Bottom of the 8th.
No matter what. Here comes Wee Willie Wilson. That's it.
No outs, men on first.
Here comes McRae.
The defense is playing in at the corners.
Wilson's a good base stealer. It's a star, which means he will attempt. Go for it. He does. It's low.
No outs, men on
He'll
first.
stay on base. It's not
the
like
defense
he'll automatically
is playing in
steal.
at the corners.
He might. I said
he's going to lay down a bunt.
McRae decides to bunt like a good player. He excuses and they go for the lead runner.
Hey.
What?
No outs, then on first and second.
Now do you walk Brett to get... Yeah, you're going to walk frickin' George Brett to get to Tim Ireland. You don't lose this. Tim Ireland.
No outs,
now the question
loaded.
is, what do you do?
They brought the infield in.
Well, I would keep Tim Ireland in the game. I mean, after all, you have no outs. You might as well let him pinch hit. They're going to let him hit. Fly to center. And Wilson can't.
1 out.
Too short. Wilson
bases
can't
loaded.
Now you got
They
AO.
brought the infield in.
Yeah, Keel knows. Yeah, they got to get rid of. They got to do something quickly. And it will be Bo McLaughlin who will come in to pitch for the A's. Do a good pitch. Otis. Base hit! Nice one. McRae. Stay at third.
1 out.
Not a bad
loaded.
idea.
They
You
brought
probably
the
got the quiz to deal with now. Daryl Motley knows a fly ball out. Yeah, it's like, we just need a fly ball out. In fact, look at our next guy. Right, here's the... Here we go. 4-1 is safe. A 2 RBI single by Daryl Motley makes it 5-2 Royals.
1 out. Men on first and second.
I mean, if it is more than 3 runs, now you walk White to get Wahan. You're down by 3, and Bo McLaughlin has given up 2 hits. White. Max at the second, and double play ends the inning, but the Royals put 3 on the board.
3 runs, 3 hits.
No, the Royals are going to put the pressure on the Rangers.
Top of the 9th.
Texas must win. Because the Royals will win on winning percentage. We'll get in on winning percentage. I believe, right? Yeah, I think so. Well, anyway, Gura is going to come out. Or is he going to stay in the game? Nope, can't risk it. You cannot risk it. And Quisenberry is healthy. You can't risk it at this point. Cliff Johnson, who's a good hitter. Will possibly walk. It's possible. It's a 6. There's no fucking way he's going to walk.
No outs, base is empty.
Next pitch. And he's out at first with a 6-3 play.
1 out, base is empty.
Here's Mike Heath, the catcher. Eyeball to the right, and he's catched by Mark.
2 outs, base is empty.
And here's Dave McKay, the Canadian. He's not really much of a hitter. I'm actually surprised that they didn't go for, like, the Fred Stanley play after Heath. And he pops up. Quisenberry gets all of them.
Kansas City wins the game. Until next time, this is Replay Radio signing off.
So they win. Now Texas, the plot thickens. Texas is 58-46. I said, wait a minute. What if Texas loses? Well, Kansas City leads by percentage points over Texas as is, even if Texas doesn't play. Okay, that's what they've been told. Yes. So Texas has to beat Cal. Because if they don't beat Cal, then Kansas City sneaks in. 50 RBIs, Disco Dan 4. Brian Harper. Brian Harper? No. You don't want that. Disco Dan 4 is going to play right field. Texas needs this win. And Mike Witt is not going to make it easy on them. So Al Oliver is going to play designated hitter. They're going to keep everything the way it is because Cal made one change. Al Oliver is DHing and will lead off.
Replay Radio is live from Texas.
Needs
Top
to
of
beat
the
Cal.
first.
That's what they have to do. That's all they have to do. 7th inning. It is still tied 0-0. Here's Mark Mercer is pitching. Cal has only 2 hits off Texas pitching. Here's Rich. But he may have gone deep. Did he go deep? No, he didn't. He needed a high number. It's a base hit by Rich. Only the 3rd hit for the Angels.
No outs, men on first.
Here's Brian Downing. Hits it to short and base hit off Mendoza's glove. First and second. Do you walk Benitez to get to Hobson?
No outs, men on first and second. The defense is playing in at the corners.
And they're not allowed to make changes in the 8th.
He's going to lay down a bunt.
Benitez is going to do the best thing possible, a bunt. Mercer will see it and can only get the guy at first. So second and third, all Hobson has to do.
1 out, men on second and third.
Lift it to the outfield, and Cal will take the lead. Kansas City are crossing their fingers. They're hoping that the Angels in the outfield can help them defeat Texas. Here's Hobson. Roll or die. That is a strike there. That's 2 outs.
2 outs, men on second
Dan
and
Ford
third.
needs a hit. It's the 7th inning, actually. Here's Mercer. Here's Ford. And he will get a hit. 1 score. Downing scores. And the move with Disco Dan Ford in has worked. Cal's up 2-0.
2 outs, men on first.
Giving Kansas City hope. Mercer's a B grade. Against Rod Crew, you can't do that. So Bob Lacey, who should be pitching. And he pops up. Nice job. But Cal gets 2.
2 runs,
Kansas City
3 hits,
are on the
and 1 left on.
All the Kansas City fans are on the edge of their seats.
Bottom of the 7th.
They must do something. Mike Witt's on the bump. You got Putnam, Wagner, and Mendoza. Putnam goes whiffing.
1 out, base is empty.
Here comes Mark. Hit the second, and he's out. 2 down. Now, Cal doesn't need to work. Well, Cal,
2 outs, base is empty.
Nothing can happen if they win. Well, they can help Kansas City out by percentage points. And nice job by Mike Witt. He's pitching great.
It's a 1-2-3 inning.
They're going to make you mine.
Top of the 8th.
2-0. Here comes Freddie Patek. 5'2" and has a blue. Now, about the first, Putnam snapped from first base. I think Patek's 5'4".
1 out, base is empty.
I think he's 5'4". 5'5". Oh, he wasn't as small as I thought he was. He's leaving the lane. Hit the short and possible error. It is an error by Mendoza.
1 out, man on first.
Of course it'd be Mendoza, the man behind the Mendoza line. Here's Baylor. Hit to Wagner and double play. Ends the inning.
That's their second double play turn today.
Yes, it is.
No runs, no hits, 1 error, and none left on.
They would beat Texas on
bottom of the 8th.
Points if Texas loses. Here comes Al Scoop Oliver. Hit or miss. Good chance he's missing, and he will miss. Oh, he thought.
1 out, base is empty.
Here's Mickey Rivers. Now, the Patek. Yeah, that's 2. I don't know how long my quick can hold.
2 outs, base is empty.
As long as time constraint. There's Roberts. Now Roberts hits the second, and he's gone. So Witt has been pitching lights out.
And just like that, the
he
inning's
is
over.
6'10". Oh no,
Top
sorry,
of the 9th.
It can't be 6'10". Mike Witt's 6'9", I think. Anyway, so here comes guys. We got Rich, Downey, and Benitez. Rich is a good hitter. Stop. Good hitter.
1 out, base is empty.
Here comes Brian Downey. They're gonna let him hit. And Wagner catches it. That's 2.
2 outs, base is empty.
Juan Benitez. Well, Juan Benitez is not really a good hitter. They're up 2-0. Ed Ott, who has a lot of at-bats. It's going to come in to hit, and he flies out. So Texas needs 2 runs to top.
An easy inning to
3
score.
to win,
1, 2, 3.
and knock out Kansas City
Bottom
can
of
go
the
on
9th.
to the AOS final against those pesky A's. Left field is now going to be taken by somebody. And Brian Harper knows left field, so he will play left field. You got Bell, Sundberg, and Johnson come to the plate. Here's Bell. And a nice play by Patek. One down.
1 out, bases empty.
Patek, former Kansas City Royal, trying to help his former team out. Jim Sundberg playing left field. I don't know why he was playing left field. Ground ball, Patek, Crew. One more out for the
2
Angels.
outs, bases empty.
And it will be Bob Johnson, who's got a pair of singles. But they don't think he can do it. Bump Wills is going to be the guy who will try to save Texas this season. And he won't! The California Angels win 2-0. Mike Witt, a 7-hit shutout.
Until next time, this is Replay
And
Radio
Kansas
signing
City
off.
will be going to the AL West final and not Texas. Oakland will have home field, but still, Mike Witt helps out the Royals, and by percentage points, the Rangers are OUT, out. So we look at the standings. Yep, Kansas City beats Texas by percentage points. And they have 3 games in hand. Anyway, now we go to the National League. We do have we still have 4 matches. We have, let's see, LA, Philly, Pittsburgh, San Francisco. So Philly will start. We'll start with Philly against the Cubs. Is that Lee Smith? Lee Smith's a starter. He's a starter. Well, that's what they wanted. Cubs are like, we need something. Steve Dillard. Ken Wright, Jody Davis, Lee Smith, Bill. Steve Dillard. Yep. Oops. Don't want to move that. Philly. Michael Jack Schmidt. There is no freaking way that Michael Jack Schmidt, with 100 RBIs, should be on the bench for any reason. Because Philly needs a win. Philly needs to win to go to Montreal. Simple as that. And you are not going to put Michael Jack Schmidt on the bench. You just can't.
Replay Radio is live from Philadelphia.
There's even a picture of Michael Jack Schmidt at Veterans Stadium. Mark Davis against Lee Smith, a pair of soon-to-be Hall of Fame, soon-to-be great closers. Even Mark Davis won a Cy Young 7th inning. It is 4-1 Philly. Philly's up 4-1. Raleigh Eastwick is going to pitch. You got Schmidt, Brewster, and Pete Rose. Michael Jack, you might as well let him hit. He'll get the off.
No outs, men on first.
Because their Cardinals game will be against Pittsburgh will be moot. Base action. 3-1, a possible pass ball. He's a 3. High number? No.
No outs, men on first.
Now Brewster, I think, is going to probably be coming out of the game. You might as well get him out of the game. You're up 4-1. You want to ice it. Keith Moreland is coming to the plate. Rambo the second. They got the double play. But that's okay. They're up by 3.
2 outs, bases empty.
Pete Rose. Are you going to really pinch hit for Pete Rose? And there's the right. It is. It's a double. Oh, it might be higher. It is. It's a triple by Pete Rose. Charlie Hustle puts a triple on the board, and Eastwick has to be taken out. Gotta take him out. And it will be Capilla who will be coming in. Doug Capilla will come in to try to stop Manny Trio. Trio is allowed to hit. Might as well. Base hit. Ah, it's too late. A chance to base Montreal.
2 outs, men on first.
Now we got Lonnie Smith. They're going to take him out. Possible wild pitch. Alright. Oh, it's a wild pitch. So Lonnie Smith's going to be taken out. Yep, they have said Lonnie will be taken out of the game.
2 outs, man on second.
Yep. Lonnie Smith's taken out. It will be Luis Aguayo. Luis. 183. Hit the third, and he's out.
1 run, 2 hits, and 1 left on. Top of the ninth.
5-1. Left field will go to George Vukovic. Why not? Ken Wright. So it would have been Ron Reed to come to close, but because it's not a safe situation, Christensen is like, hi. How about Larry Christensen? Fine. You got Wright, Davis, and Capilla. Bracken Wrights is gone. It'll be Hector Cruz who's going to come in. Hit the first base and base hit. So Cruz gets a single.
No
St.
outs,
Louis
men on
needs
first.
their rivals, the Cubs, to help him. Jody Davis. He's a good hitter. Base hit. First and second. You walk Capilla.
No outs, men on first and
You
second.
don't walk your opposite number. Tim Blackwell is pretty much known for his batting. So Tim Blackwell is going to come in to hit. And he flies to center. Cruz can't make a move.
One out,
Ivan De
men on
Jesus,
first
the
and
former...
second.
Is it safe to say the former Cub? Yeah, that's right. De Jesus was the former Philly. No, wait. No, sorry. De Jesus was traded to Philly for Boa. That was the Ryan Sandberg deal. Okay, so De Jesus. They're going to take him out. And it's going to be Scott Thompson who will come to the plate. Deep fly to left. Nice catch by Fukovic.
Two outs, men
Imagine
on
that was a
first
home
and
run.
second.
Now, Steve Dillard. Well, you don't have much. You have Mike Lum in the wings. So I think you've got to go with Mike Lum. Hit to Pete, and game over. The Phillies win 5-1.
Wins the game.
The Phillies
From all of us
can
at
now
Replay
celebrate.
Games,
They're
thanks
going
for
to
playing.
Montreal. Well, they would have been tied with St. Louis, but because of the win-loss mark, they beat St. Louis anyway. Sparky Lyle is the hero. So St. Louis's game doesn't mean anything, and they beat Pittsburgh. Bob Shirley does his job, but because, I know the second half standings are tied. Philly and St. Louis are tied, but head-to-head, Philly beat St. Louis by 4 percentage points, by half a game. So that's what will happen. So now we got the LA and San Francisco thing. Houston against is it Houston, Los Angeles? Nope, San Diego, San Fran. Because of the position, San Fran goes first. All the Giants have to do is win, and by percentage points, they will beat the Dodgers and face those pesky Astros. San Francisco knows what they got to do. San Francisco, flowers in your hair in San Francisco. And Tim Flannery is going to come in to play second base. The Giants, 20 home run man. Jack Clark, come on. He knows Cabell is gone. Jack Clark playing first base. He can play first base. So Jack Clark will play first base. So the Giants are trying some trickery. They're only allowed one change because the Padres made one change.
Replay Radio is live from San Francisco. Top of the first.
Giants know they win. It doesn't matter what the Dodgers do. By percentage points, they'll win. Wow, the Giants are losing 9-3. This could be big. 10-3 Padres. Steve Murrah at the plate. It is a 7-run game. You might as well. Ed Whitson has not done much for the Giants. He will be a Padres icon later on in '84. But Steve Murrah, do you let him hit or do you let him pitch? Oh, come on. You might as well let him. Might as well. No, they're going to let Randy Bass hit.
One out, base is empty.
This would be huge for the Padres, especially given how bad their overall record is. Gene Richards, they're going to give him the chance out. Dave Everts is going to come in to pinch hit. Whitson. Fly ball to center. That's 2.
2 outs, base is empty.
Ozzie Smith, remember, he was a Padre. He's out. Go Hawks. What the frig is that name? It's Scrabble board. At the short, and he's out. So the Padres.
And just like that, the inning's over.
After 3, but they have pulled
bottom of the ninth.
A rabbit out of the hat. They're trying to help the Dodgers out. I mean, Giants and Dodgers, like, big. So now left field must be occupied by Edwards. Shortstop will be represented by Barry Evans. They're up by 7. They don't need Mario Ramirez. And it will be John Littlefield who will be the one who will finish this game off. Got Brenly, or didn't Thunderball. Bob Brenly out of luck. Johnny LeMaster is going to come in to pinch hit. They need hits. Hit to Salazar, and he's at 1 down.
1 out, base is empty.
The Giants are percentage points ahead of those Dodgers. Well, remember, they are just trying to win the second half. Mary Herndon to the plate. It might be a rare play. It is a 5. So, what do we have? 2-2? 3-4. Moving right to center. Rupert Jones has a defensive rating. Subtract 1. Higher than 3. It's a 3 on the nose. And he got him.
2 outs, bases
2
empty.
down. Max Venerable. He did have 3 at bats. Milt May is going to come in to pinch it. And he will. Base hits. It's not over yet, Littlefield.
2 outs, men on first.
Johnny Ransom. Jeff Ransom, 2 RBIs, but they're losing. So Darrell Evans has to come in to try to do something. And doesn't do anything. The Padres win 10-3.
San Diego
What an upset.
wins the game easily.
The Giants knew all they had to
From
do
all
was
of us
win.
at Replay
Even
Games,
the Dodgers
thanks
beat
for
Houston,
playing.
the Giants lead by percentage points. And it would be head-to-head. So Mura with the win, rolling the loss. Broderick Perkins, the MVP. Yeah, by standings, the Giants 577, the Dodgers 560. So yeah, even the Dodgers win. The Giants. I know it'd be like, wait a minute, the Giants are ahead of the Dodgers. Well, you gotta remember, the Dodgers and Giants are tied head-to-head. I know a lot of people said, wait a minute, the Dodgers win, the Giants should get a 1-game playoff against somebody. And if they win, they jump over LA. But we don't want extra games, especially in this hectic season. Yeah. So so they said that. So the Dodgers will play Houston. And Jose Cruz has to play. And it will be in left field. Jose Cruz will play left field. Scott Locks will play center. I don't know why. Dodgers. Rick Monday has 18 home runs. Yeah, Rick Monday has all those home runs. Expo fans won't want to see him, but yeah. The Dodgers do win. They're half game above San Francisco. Yes, they are.
Replay Radio is live from Los Angeles.
And
Top
they
of the
would
first.
get. All right. Down to the final day, 7th inning. What's their time? 32 minutes. Dodgers are looking pretty good. It is 3-1. Okay. Zambito is coming in to try to stop the bleeding. We got Sosha, Russell, and Putin. Sosha. And he will hit one up the middle. So yeah, the Giants won 89 out of the Dodgers.
No outs, men on
the Dodgers
first.
are looking to go to
The defense is playing in at the corners.
Bill Russell. That's it.
No outs, men on first and second.
First and second.
The defense is playing in
They're
at the
shooting.
corners.
I think they're going to walk him. No, I think he's pass ball, force it, pass ball. Okay, nicely.
No outs, men on first and
What a
second.
name.
The defense is playing in at the corners.
So Bert Hooten is first and second. What do you do? You're up by 2. You know Houston's got a good lineup. They're going to pinch it, and the goofball, Jay Johnstone, who will come up to pinch it. He strikes out, but you might as well put him in the game.
1 out, men on first and second.
Daryl Thomas. He did hit a 2-run home run. But in this situation, you got to try. Davey Lopes is going to come in. I think he'll play second base by my guess. That's it. Sunshine is still alive. Davey Lopes does score 3 runs. Dodgers
1 out, men on first and
are
third.
looking good. Kenny Landreau. I know he doesn't have a hit, but a fly ball. Ground ball to third and the fourth at second. Russell scores. It's 5-1. It's not a safe situation.
2 outs, men on
Dodgers will
first.
knock off Houston. Well, Dodgers will have to come back against Houston. Dusty Baker. They are going to take him out. It's Ron Renicky. Going to come in. Yeah, you're up by 4. So they'll put
2 outs, men on
Renicky in
first.
pinch hit. And he will walk. And Vito's losing the touch. 2 seconds to go.
2 outs, men on first and second.
If you pinch hit for Garvey, you're going to be run out of town. And he strikes out. Goodbye.
2 runs, 3 hits, and 2 left on.
So the Giants,
Top of the ninth.
the Dodgers are up by 4. It's not a safe situation. Reineke will play left field. Second base will go to Davey Lopes. The pitcher spot would be taken over by Steve Howell by proxy, but because it's not a safe situation, Dave Stewart is going to come in to pick up Cedeno, Kanicki, and Howell. It's now Cedeno. Down.
1 out, bases empty.
Moves nicely. I don't know why he's even in the game. Alan Ashley should be playing. They said so. Ashley gets a hit, and it means the most.
1 out, man on first.
Here's Art Howell. He can hit. Come back to the pitcher. Try to win this game with a double play. Can he do it? He's got 1. He doesn't have 2. Art Howell gets on base, but it doesn't matter.
2 outs, man on first.
Houston will need something. And a pop-up. And the Dodgers win 5-1.
Los Angeles wins the game.
So,
until next time, this is Replay Radio signing off.
Again. The Dodgers will play Houston again. This time in Houston. Houston will have home field. Hooters beat them. Yeah. I know the schedule. I know the standings dictate. Well, yeah, the Dodgers beat the Giants by half a game, and the Giants had better mark than the Dodgers. But yeah, it's by half a game. The Giants, I think they're going to force them against the Braves. A lot of people said they should make the Giants versus the Braves. Yeah, they'll pick the Braves to play the Giants. If the Giants win, then they should jump in by half a game. Well, Philly and St. Louis tied. Philly had the lead. There are talks that they want that Atlanta would play San Francisco in a one-game playoff in San Francisco. The Giants would stay at home. Atlanta would be coming to town to take on those pesky Giants. That's what I would think too. Honestly, that's what one-game playoff, huh? Kansas City and Cleveland. Well, that game doesn't mean anything. Cleveland beat Kansas City anyway, so yeah, Kansas City got screwed over anyway. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, and they don't do playoffs and all that, right? No, they don't do playoffs. So okay, well, we've done 37 minutes. We gotta go quickly in a sense. All right, so new postseason. Continuing playoffs. So let's see, 2, 4, 8. Okay. All right, so the Yankees, I believe, were ahead, right? I think the Yankees had a better winning percentage, right? Yes. So the Yankees would have technical home field. So the Yankees will take on the Tigers, whereas the A's are hosting the Royals. In the meantime, on the other side of the coin, who's the 1 seed, Montreal or Houston? I think Houston had more wins. Yeah, Houston had a better mark. So Houston, Los Angeles, Montreal will play Philly and will not have home field. I think it mattered anyway. Yep, it is 5-7-7. All right, DH for all plays on final team. That's the mistake. Copy postseason. Create postseason. All right, so whoever wins the AL East, the AL West, the NL East, and the NL West thing, our top 4 guaranteed. So Yankees are looking for team number 9 in this. They have a 96-team tournament. The Yankees are looking for 9 to win number 9. They're the only franchise to have 8 teams in the 96-team tournament. Detroit will be looking for team number 6. So the Tigers are looking for team number 6. Texas will be stuck with only 1 team. San Francisco only stuck with 6. And St. Louis will be stuck with 6. All right. So yeah, Yankees are looking for team number 9. The Tigers are looking for team number 6. The A's are looking for team number 4, which is unusual. The Royals are looking for team number 3. The Phillies are looking for team number 2. They only have 1 team. I'm surprised. The 77 Phillies are the only Phillies squad. And this team has lasted over 120 freaking years. And Montreal/Washington will be looking for team number 2. The 94 Expos are in on that. So, yeah, we'll have somebody with 2 for sure for the NL East. The NL West, you have the Dodgers looking for team number 8, which would be, well, they have the most in National League play, but they're going to try to tie those Yankees, but the Yankees will do better. And the Astros are looking for team number 5. Here we go. That's the 5 first set in stone. Kansas City, Oakland. We'll go Yankees first for game 1. Game 1 of the Yankees series. Yankees win 4-3. Rudy May beats Jack Morris. Goose, the save. Winfield, the MVP. Philly, Montreal. Sees the Expos. Gagne Trois. Rogers, Gagne, Carlton, Perdue. Dawson, et Cromartie, Circuit. Rogers, MVP. Houston. They lose to the Dodgers 7-2. Fernando beats Necro, and he's the hero. Come on, it's Fernando Mania. And in game 1, and the A's 2-0. Only 2 hits. Dwayne Murphy got one of them. Rick Langford, his job against Dennis Leonard. Game 2s. We go to Montreal first, and they win 3-2. Gullickson beats Ruffin, Reardon that saved Alice My Bloody Valentine. You know, he was injured early, and that kind of ruined Montreal's momentum. Montreal is now 1 away from moving on. Dodgers Astros next. And it is an 11th inning win for the Dodgers. Steve Howell beats Dave Smith, with Niedenfuhr picking up the save. Bert Hoonen, the MVP. I guess you can say that. Yankees will win 6-4. They're up 2-0. Keytree beats Wilcox. Goose the save. Walkenfoss goes deep for Detroit. Oscar Gamble and Greg Nels for the Yankees. And the other matchup, we had Kansas City win 5-0. Gura beats Norris. UL Washington the save. The home run. That series is at least guaranteed a game 4. So we will start with Oakland, Kansas City because it's 1-1. We're not needing a look-in. And Oakland wins 6-3. McCaddy beats Gale. Gross and Armas going deep for Oakland. Motley for KC. So now we head to Detroit. Yankees, Tigers. Yankees with a chance to knock out the Tigers and get their 9th team in play. Yankees, this is their lineup. Looking at Oscar Gamble. Okay, Tigers, this is their lineup. John Walkenfoss has to play. Yeah, Walkenfoss is going to play first base. You gotta. And since the Yankees didn't make any moves, I can only make one move for the Tigres. So the Yankees are looking to sweep the Tigers and go into the ALCS, and they will be guaranteed a spot in the 96 team tournament top 4. But remember, seeding is important for if there's a tiebreak.
Replay Radio is live from Detroit. Top of the first.
Gotta love Tiger Stadium. Top of the 7th. It is 4-3 Tigres. 5-4 Yankees. Now we go to the bottom of the 8th. 5-4. Tommy John against Lynn Jones. I was saying Rupert Jones. Lynn Jones hit the short, and he's out. 1 down. Still 5-4 for the
One
Yankees.
out, base is empty.
Chance to sweep the Tigers. Trammell. Popped up, now makes a catch. 2 down. I love
2 outs, base is empty.
everything. Here's Kirk Gibson. Fly ball. Nice play. John better come out.
It's a 1-2-3 inning.
That ain't gonna make
Top
9.
of the 9th.
Nail East. What Nail East? That can't be right. Well, if that was in real life, how did they take 4th in the AL East by percentage? Tigers were 3rd. Okay, whatever. Anyhow, I think it was Milwaukee was top. Anyway, Larry Milburn. Well, he hasn't had on the bat. They would take him out. Yeah, they would take him out, but they can't. He hasn't had him back yet. Fair play. It is a 6, so they'll have to have his speed. A 5 or a 6 screws him over. A 4 does not. Tackles him. It's a 1. So Larry Milburn gets a single and proves me wrong.
No outs, man on first.
You got
The third baseman is playing in.
Well, Randolph is over 8, but he does have a pair of walks.
It's a hit and run.
Hit and run. Defense calls for a pitch out. But he gets caught, so no big deal. I think they were going to take him out.
1 out, base is empty.
Yeah, they were going to take him out. And it's going to be Howard Bailey, the 23-year-old, who's going to come out to pitch. Ramala Brookins, he's out. 2 down for 1-3.
2 outs, bases empty.
Well, there's no one on base. So they're taking him out, and it's going to be Bobby Brown. No, not Whitney Houston's husband. And he flies to center. So now the Tigers are 1 run short.
No runs, 1 hit, and none left on.
All right.
Bottom of the 9th.
Bottom of the 9th. Tommy John is going to come out. You need Goose Gossage to come out. He's got a pair of saves. Center field will be taken over by Brown. So you got Kemp, Parrish, and Walker-Boss. Steve Kemp has 2 RBIs. But not this time. Swing and a miss for 3.
1 out, bases empty.
Got Lance Parrish. And he grounds in the Nationals. 1 more out for the Yankees to move on, and now team
2
number
outs,
9.
bases empty.
So they'll have the most teams in this thing with 9. Walker-Boss. Hit the second. He gone. Game, set, match. The Yankees survive.
New York wins a nail-biter. From all of us at Replay Games, thanks for playing.
Which isn't half bad. The Yankees are guaranteed top 4. Well, they win the LCS, they're guaranteed top 2. So Tommy John beats Aurelio Lopez. Gossage his 3rd save. Oscar Gamble the MVP. I believe it. All right, so on to Philadelphia. Montreal has a chance to take down those Phillies. Rain, Scott, Dawson, Alpha, Dave Hostetler. Who the frig is him? It's got to be Tim Wallach. I'm going to put Tim Wallach in at DH. Philly? Keith Moreland is DHing. Okay, Keith Moreland will DH. Lonnie Smith playing right field. Whatever. All right, Montreal needs to win to knock out those pesky Phillies and move on.
Replay Radio is live from
Michael
Philadelphia.
Jack Schmidt trying to
Top of the
save
first.
the game at Veterans Stadium. Oops, that was not what I meant to do. Yeah, that was not what I meant to do. I meant to play it. Whoops, yeah, sorry. Yeah, 47 minutes. Yeah, I meant to play it. Oh, I could do bottom of the 9th. Huh. Bottom of the 9th, and it didn't penalize me. That's weird. Okay, well, yeah, it was like 2-1 Phillies, and then Phillies, it was 2-1, and then I would have did some changes and all that. Well, who hit in the 8th? It would have been Schmidt. Well, Schmidt, yeah, struck out, and then Keith Moreland would have crushed the home run to make it 3-1, and then Gary Matthews would have came in, single, and then I would have made a change. Gary Maddox and Larry Boa. And then Bob Boone I would have kept. Because, you got the thing. And Tech McGraw was coming in to pitch for the save. And then Gary Carter, well, I would not have made a change. Gary Carter would have came in, Cromartie, and then Lance Parrish would have been pinch hit for because why not? Yeah, Philly would have won anyway. My apologies. So so Philly survives for 1 day. Houston, Los Angeles. LA needs to win on home turf. Tony Scott. I don't trust Tony Scott at all. Who's the DH? Oh, nicely. I don't trust him. He'll be the immortal Danny Heap playing center field. And Knicely, I can't trust. Dickie Fawn will come into DH. Well, he would bat 9th. The Dodgers can make 2 changes. I don't really trust Gerald Thomas at second base. So it would have been David Lopes coming in. Second base, Steve Yeager. No, Yeager will be the DH. I said Yeager can come in the DH. That's fine. Yeah,
Replay Radio is live from Los Angeles.
I went for the
Top of the first.
I kind of went the wrong way. It was 1-0 Dodgers. 1-0 Dodgers. 3-2 Astros. So the Astros produced Steve Howell coming in to face Paul Reynolds and Ashby. The Canadian. Paul. Fly ball, Landry and make the catch.
1 out, bases empty.
Here's Craig Reynolds as well. Hit to Lopes, and he's gone. That's 2.
2 outs, bases empty.
And here's Alan Ashby. Might as well. Round about the third, Eddie's out. So nice job.
They go down quietly, nothing doing this half inning.
Shoosh!
Bottom of the
So
ninth.
Los Angeles needs a run. Nepper, gotta take him out. It's 3-2, you need the save. And Dave Smith is going to come out for the save. You got Save, Guerrero, and Sosha from the plate. And he will take a whiff. Trickery.
One out, bases empty.
Here comes Pedro. Hit Reynolds, and he's gone. That's 2 outs.
2 outs, bases empty.
Michael Jack Sosha. Who do you have left on the bench that could hit? They're going to go with Rick Monday. Might as well. Need to try to tie. Don't think wrong.
2 outs, man on first.
Joe Russell. Well, Russell's going to come out. It will be Reggie Smith who's going to come in to pinch hit. Reggie. Deep fly. He was looking for the home run, but didn't get it.
Houston wins a nail biter.
Houston wins.
Goodbye, everybody.
So they will go to game 7. Nepper beats Welsh Smith to save. Sorry, game 4. What am I thinking? All right, first we will have Montreal at Philadelphia. Montreal needs a win to avoid having to go back home. Tim Wallach, Larry Parrish, Philly. Red lineup. Keith Moreland needs to come in. And Keith Moreland will come into DH for Lonnie. Lonnie.
Replay Radio is live from Philadelphia. Top of the first.
On to the... All right, let's go to the 7. It is 6th. Well, looks good for Montreal. Very good. It's... Oh my God, it's 9-8. Jerry Reed's coming out. Now you got Scott, Dawson, and Carter. But they don't think Riding Scott can hit. John Milner is going to come in. He's 0-7, but they need the hits. Popped up the third. Man, this could be a choke job by Montreal.
1 out, bases empty.
Lose this game. Dawson and Carter. Dawson walks.
1 out, man on first.
Here comes Carter. Dawson may steal. He doesn't.
1 out, man on first.
Here comes Carter. Did he go deep? The one number that would have knocked a 3-run lead for Montreal and
1 out,
to avoid
man
a
on first and second.
First and second. You act for Marty to get to Valentine. They will. I think that's the plan for Jerry Reed to come out. Now the bases are now jammed. Ellis Valentine. Well, he hasn't done much.
Bases loaded. They've
So
brought the
that's the
infield
smart
in.
move. So I think they're going to let Sparky pitch. Yeah, they're going to let Sparky pitch. Might as well. They're only down by 1. You get Valentine. Like I thought.
2 outs, bases loaded.
Parrish is going to come out. They knew that Valentine needs something. Get the short, and he's gone. Montreal leaves the bases loaded.
No runs, 1 hit, and 3 left on.
Iced it.
Bottom of the
Well,
9th.
Valentine, all you need to do is look for it. Bryn Smith is definitely coming out. It will be Jeff Reardon to come in for the save. He has one of them. Second base will now go to anyone, and it's going to be Jerry Manuel, who's going to come in to play second base. Got McBride, Dernier, and McCormick. Can't believe you pinch hit Bob Boone. Here's Big McBride. He's got a pair of hits. What's that?
No outs, man on first. The
Now
third
Bob
baseman is
Dernier.
playing in.
Well, he has one at bat. Yeah, I think they were just waiting for a thing. Dernier. Fly ball, Dawson makes the catch, 1 down.
1 out, man on
McCormick.
first.
Well, they have to let him hit. Yeah, that's right. They have to let McCormick hit. And he strikes out. One more out. And Aguero has
2
to
outs,
hit.
man on first.
Yes, he does. Aguero must hit. Ground ball, out! Montreal, Gagne!
Montreal wins a nail biter. Goodbye, everybody.
The Montreal Expos win a narrow 9-8. Burris beats Bystrom. Rudin the save under the Hawk with the win. So Montreal is in this round. 55 minutes. Oh, yeah, we got to go quickly. Oakland, Kansas City's next. Yeah, we got to go to the 9th right off the bat. Yeah, Oakland. Oh, geez, they don't really have... They have all those guys. Kansas City? Yeah, no second options. We're just under an hour.
Replay Radio is live from Kansas City.
Oakland,
Top
Kansas
of the first.
Oakland, Kansas City. Oakland has a chance to knock... Is it Oakland to knock Kansas City over? Yeah, Oakland needs to win to knock out the Royals. 4-2. 4-2. 4-2. Randy Martin's going to try to stop the day. Cliff Johnson's coming to the plate. He strikes out.
One out, base is empty.
Kansas City had played on the final day, and Kansas City beat Oakland. Jim Spencer. Jimmy Spencer. So Fred Stanley, who knows how to this pleasure. He was a part of the 78 Yankees. He pops up to Brett. 2 down.
2 outs, base is empty.
And Mike Heath. They're going to yank him, and it's going to be Mitchell Page who's going to come in. That's right, the ace. He's the same guys for 3 games. And a foul out. Well, you can't blame him for trying.
And just like that, the inning's over. Bottom of the 9th.
Bottom of the 9th. Jeff Jones is definitely coming out. It will be... Who's the closer? Tom Underwood, the former Blue Jay, is going to come in to be the closer. First base must be taken by somebody, and it's going to be Mike Davis who will play first base. Behind the plate will be Bob Kearney. They're McRae, Brett, and Akins since Underwood. They don't really have a closer. But Oakland was known for the complete game, guys. Hit to short, and nowhere, thankfully, for Oakland.
1 out, base is empty.
Here comes George Brett, who is not hitting that well for the defending World Series runner-ups. First base, another possible error. Definitely, Davis.
1 out, man on first.
Here's Willie Mays Akins, and that is his name. 2 balls, but nothing else.
1 out, man on first.
Here's Akins. Hit the first, and possible double play. Is it to win the match? They do! Double play, game over.
That's their second double play turn today.
And
Oakland wins a close one. Until next time, this is Replay Radio signing off.
For the AL pennant, Keel beats Splitdorf, Tommy Underwood the save, Dwayne Murphy the MVP. So it is Yankees versus A's. And I think the Yankees have home field. They do. Houston, Los Angeles. We got to go quickly because we're trying to beat the 1 hour time limit. And we are not doing that right now. No, we're not.
Replay Radio is live from Los Angeles. Top of the first.
Well, we'll see. Houston, 4-0. Well, it's 9-0. Well, Houston's going to win this game, and I think it's now 2-2, is it not? Yes, it is. Dodgers won twice in Houston. And let's see what Nolan can do against Landro. Round ball, 6-3.
1 out, base is empty.
Here's Dusty.
1 out, man on first.
He's third. Here's Skirby. Hit to short and base hit past Reynolds, and the no-hitter is broken.
1 out, men on first and second.
You knew that's why I was doing the 7th inning. It is 10-0 Houston. Ted Power. Dave Roberts is going to come out, and it's going to be Kiko Garcia, the former Oriole. Popped up to say at third. 1 down.
1 out, base is empty.
Here comes Alan Ashby. Obviously, with a 10-0 lead, you might as well keep your catcher around. He pops up to say 2 down.
2 outs, base is empty.
And Craig Reynolds is going to come out, and it's going to be Joe Pittman. What a name. Ground ball the first. You knew he was going to stomp on it. But Houston doesn't care.
And just like that, the inning's over.
I think that means we are...
Bottom of the
Yeah,
ninth.
it's 2-2 going back to Houston. Shortstop will now go to Burt Pena because they're up by 10. We don't really need it. So the Dodgers, they're... Yeah, box score. Yeah, that's right. The Dodgers will fight another day. They're going to just get their guys. Mark Bradley. They might as well. Just basically they basically know they're out of it. They're going to go
One
game
out,
5 in
bases
Houston.
empty.
But remember, the Dodgers won both games in Houston, so they don't care. Steve Sachs is coming in. The 21-year-old wonder kid. I didn't think of. No one doesn't.
One out, man on first.
Garvey's out of luck. It will be Jay Johnstone to come in the pinch hit. Base action is a 3-1. Possible pass ball. Has to be higher than a 4. It is. So Sachs will jump to second base. Jay Johnstone's coming to the plate.
One out, man on second.
Remember his impression of Tommy Lasorda before Game 5 of the LCS against the Expos? And while the Howe throws first, Sachs will move to third base. His run doesn't mean anything, except for Nolan's
2 outs, man on third.
The Penguin is gone. They're going to go with Gary Weiss to pinch hit. And he flies out. Nolan throws a shutout. Too bad that
Houston wins the game easily. From all of us at Replay
I'm actually
Games,
shocked
thanks
Houston
for playing.
didn't put him in at the top 2 of their pitching rotation. That just doesn't make sense. They have Sutton, Don Sutton and Bob Knapper and Joe Niekro. But Nolan Ryan's an icon. Well, we go to game 5. The winner will face Montreal. Now, I believe, the winner, Houston or even LA. I think they had more wins than the Expos. So Montreal has to go to the Western winner. And it will be Hooten versus Niekro. Yep, someone's going to win. I would have given it to Houston. Yeah, I would give it to Houston. 2 RBIs by Dave Roberts. Dave Roberts will DH. I probably would have went with Danny Heap, but no. Dave Roberts will DH. He does have a pair of RBIs.
Replay Radio is live
From the
Houston.
Astrodome.
Top of the first.
Is it a good day or a bad day to be a Houston player? On the 7th, 2-0 Astros. Looks good. 3-0 Astros. Half inning, 3-0 Astros. Bobby Castillo will come in. Jose Cruz, Art Howell, Terry Poole will be your batters. Cruz. That's it. Man, the Dodgers just blew a 2-0 series lead.
No outs, man on first.
They won both games in Houston. It's like, well, we're going back to Houston. Just need to win one game on home turf, and they fucked it up. Art Howell is coming to play. Doesn't have an RBI. And they're only up by 3. Anything can happen.
1 out, man on first.
And Terry Poole is batting 105. That is a radio station. He's gone. Kiko is going to come in to pinch hit. Why not? It'll take a lot from Castillo.
1 out,
First and
man
second
on first
for
and
Craig
second.
Reynolds. He is batting terribly. They're going to have Danny Heap come in to pinch hit. Hit or miss. It is a hit. No! 67% chance of a hit for Danny Heap. And it didn't work.
2 outs, men on first and second.
Dave Roberts. They're not going to go with him. They're going to go with Dickie Fawn. Yep, the legendary Dickie Fawn. They're going to let him hit. And he strikes out. Well, some questionable
runs,
calls, but
1 hit,
Houston
and
is
2
up
left
3-0.
Top of the ninth.
And Joe Niekro's going for the complete game. Shortstop will go to Quito. Right field will be going to Heap. So you got Garvey, Say, and Pedro Guerrero. Here's Garvey. He strikes out. 1 down.
1 out, base is empty.
Yeah, you have like 15 innings of work and you lose the game. Well, 7 runs in game 1 does not work out for you. Here's one, Say the Penguin. He strikes out. Niekro will get 1 more.
2 outs,
Right.
base is empty.
Pedro Guerrero is the last hope for the Dodgers. Ill luck. Now you got Bill Russell, who can't really hit.
2 outs, men on first.
So you're gonna. So Russell out. Davey Lopes is coming in. They need something, anything. Hit to Al and game over. The Astros shut down the Dodgers.
Houston wins the game. Goodbye, everybody.
So the Dodgers won't get to the magic 8 number. It will be all for naught. We know this. Houston, this will. The win makes number 5. Oakland, this will be team number 4 in everything. The Yankees, this is number 9. And the Expos, this is number 2. Well, yeah, both times as the Montreal Expos. In a sense. Yeah, both times as an Expo. So yeah, Houston does the job. Joe Niekro does it again. What a job by the Astros. What a job. They did. They lost 7-2, 1-0. It was like this game's up for grabs. But then they win 3-2 and a nail biter in game 3. Nepper being Welsh, Dave Smith coming in for the save. Yeah, it was a close one. And then they shut out the Dodgers for the rest of the series. Yeah, they gave up the run in the 8th inning, but that was not enough. So for 19 consecutive innings, the Astros shut out the Dodgers. So what does this mean? It means Oakland will play the Yankees and Montreal will take on Houston. Now, the Yankees and Houston were the better teams in the regular season, so that's why they're hosting. And it made sense because the AL East, well, the Yankees hosted the ALCS to start with in 81, and the National League was the Dodgers. So Montreal, Houston. So these 4 teams will qualify for the dance. Well, the question is, seeding is all important. Really, it is. Anyhow, I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.